to take a stand for fatherhood and the American family.
Oh, AOC, listen to this.
Very few real archetypes of, in my opinion, truly what America is all about. I think about the civil rights and voting rights movement and how Black Americans really created democracy in this country.
Right. That's exactly right.
How they literally made something from nothing.
Wait, Black Americans created democracy in this country, and the host was like, that's exactly right? No, you could go all the way back to the Magna Carta in England, where literally rulers were not above men or above the law, established the rights of a free people. Look, I love Black folks, but they didn't create democracy. It's ridiculous. See,
This Mother's Day, give the gift of year-round, high-quality entertainment from Angel Studios. Our good friends at Angel continue to bring forth series and films that amplify light. Just as importantly, these stories uplift, inspire, and reflect the values that many Americans feel are missing from today's entertainment landscape. The stories have virtue, incredible production value, and they leave you inspired. Take the true story of Mother Cabrini, the Italian nun who opened schools, hospitals, and orphanages in New York City, and became the first American to be recognized by the Catholic Church as a saint. Films like Cabrini, Sound of Hope, and so many others are available by joining the Angel Guild, which just for Mother's Day are 40% off their normal price. All you have to do is scan the QR code on your screen right now or go to angel.com/RAV to join. So if you're looking for that perfect Mother's Day gift, a Guild membership will last her well beyond the days, the weeks, and even years after Mother's Day. Sign up for these 40% off savings right now as the sale ends on Sunday, May 10th.
If your TV sounds funny in the evening, you're watching live from Studio 6B on Real America's Voice.
It is live from Studio 6B, Real America's Voice. On a Thursday, man, week's flying by. May 7th. Hey. Live from Studio 6B. Glad you're in. Rick Delgado's here, flying.
I'm the only one that showed up to work.
Flying solo with me. It's a duet tonight. Aaron and Fran, of course, holding it down as always. Glad you're in on a Thursday. Busy Thursday. Still lots to talk about.
Oh, my goodness.
Slick will be here. We will get to sports. Slickster's running a little late. Slick texts us. He's going to be a little late. No one laughed at his text joke, though. Least of all me.
What's his text?
Just don't even bother looking.
All right.
Delgado's got headline news, though. I want to say hello to all of our friends in the chat. Come on in wherever you're watching. Make sure you follow us on all our social media. Follow Real America's Voice as well. Mr. Delgado, how are you?
I am well, David.
How was your Thursday?
My Thursday shirt day was wonderful because not only do I wear this shirt here, but I wear it out about town.
Yeah, the dummy's got the shirt on tonight.
Yeah.
And the doll looks good, too, by the way.
Thank you. I wear this shirt to my real job.
Really?
Yeah. And everybody pays me a compliment every time they see it.
No, they don't.
I don't think they realize it was just $12 off the rack.
Stop.
But it's mine, and I love it, and it's Thursday night shirt night.
Well, Aaron, the do not call registry is not working so well because I'm getting spam calls right now. So Aaron set me up today with I was complaining about getting $50 million a week in pledges of loans to me.
Oh, me too.
And all of this other stuff. So she said, "Well, just put your number on the," because I always hit 9. It says you've been put on our do not call, but it doesn't. It's nonsense.
Right.
The spam calls are out of control in this country. So she said, "Put yourself on the national do not call registry," which I, for some reason, had never done. So I did tonight, about 2 hours ago, and I just got a call from someplace telling me I'm qualified for a $30 million loan if I want it.
Well, it takes more than 2 hours for it to fully take effect.
I'm not. That's fine, Aaron. Why are you getting so defensive?
Well, because you're like, Aaron told me this thing, and it's already not working. Great advice, Aaron. That's basically what you're saying without saying it.
Let me say it in a much nicer way.
Yes,
so Aaron set me up on the do not call registry, which sucks.
Right, exactly. At least you said the quiet part out loud.
It doesn't work. No, we'll see.
It'll work by tomorrow.
Okay.
I put myself on it like a month ago, and I have literally only gotten one spam call in a month.
Okay, very good.
So it works.
All right. We're gonna give it some time. So
I'm just more surprised that she's surprised by your reaction.
I'm not surprised. I'm just pointing it out.
What's wrong with my reaction?
Tropical depression Damon, always looking for the worst thing to happen. I didn't see that one coming.
No, the worst thing is he just added himself to another list.
Yeah, exactly. Probably get more calls now.
But that's the only way I see it. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it makes me think if you put yourself on one of those lists, you're actually now putting yourself out there further. So when the next person hacks that list, they're like, look at all these new numbers we got.
See, I was afraid of that, but it hasn't happened yet. So,
Well, see, now one Patriot Deb's got me worried. She says the do not call registry doesn't work because the scammers will find a way around it.
Well, it's working so far for me.
The chat is chiming in here. It never worked. Oh, boy.
Well, maybe they're not really on it.
I set it up. I still get tax calls and vacation promos.
Yeah, they're not on Erin's do not call list. Erin's do not call list is working great for her.
Mine is on the government website from the FTC, so it's real.
Kitty92 says, I have Scam Shield on my phone. I get very few spam calls. Okay, maybe I need to look into that.
I get a ton of spam calls, but I only really read the ones that offer me more than $70,000. If you're not offering more than the $70,000, don't even bother with the spam call because I'm not going to read it.
Yeah, I think I get about $50 million a week in pledges, but it's I think it's at about a 95% interest rate on most of them. So
mine keeps going up, so I figure I'm doing something correct.
The amount keeps going up?
Yeah, they keep offering me more and more.
Oh, yeah, you'll be a couple million pretty soon. And yeah, for sure.
That's the one you take.
Oh, yeah, you take.
Because then when they go to collect, you're like, well, that was a bad look on you. You guys didn't do your homework, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't figure out that I had bad credit.
Try getting to the end on any one of these scam deals. Try it. I beg you, please. 6 minutes past the hour, live from Studio 6B. So no first word tonight, but I do want to start at what would have been a good first word. And that's back to my favorite place to go every morning. First place I go is the American Thinker. And I don't know if someone there watches the show or not, but I do feel like seemingly they write about things in almost as a series. And that's kind of how I think about doing the first words and like kind of topics that all kind of somehow interrelate. Mm-hmm. And they have another one today that was just really, it could have been a first word, but it's entitled Government Spending in America is Completely Out of Control. And it kind of goes along with what I talked about the other night and the fact that the U.S. has crossed over the financial metric that should scare the heck out of everybody. And that is that the country's debt now exceeds more than 100% of GDP for only the second time since World War II. And we puts us on par with places like Greece, Italy, France, and Canada as horrible stewards of the country's economy. High government borrowing raises the economic risk that interest costs will crowd out investment for everyone to make the system more vulnerable to shocks. The political risk is that it limits policy flexibility and fuels conflict over taxes, spending, and long-term obligations. High debt may be the single most powerful factor holding young people in this country back from achieving the American dream, whether that's in education, credit, housing, and starting a family. The debt monster has truly come to devour us, and we're becoming more oblivious to it, seemingly, each and every day, as this what should be scary metric is seemingly becoming the new normal. However, as bad as it is on the federal level, state debt, in many ways, is even worse. Few realize there's another primary threat to your children's American future. And that's how your state-level debt is the gasoline driving the growth of progressive states and enabling their anti-American behavior. Progressive political thought translated into action can best be understood as the lack of restraint, most notably in blue states that have two powerful levers at their disposal: taxation and the ability to create unlimited debt. It is through these two avenues that progressives buy the loyalty of all those useful idiots required to remain in power and dispense 10 states run major deficit budgets, and the total debt is in the trillions nationwide. You want to know what the deficits are of these top 10? Here they are. Just take a guess at what the deficits are. These are on state level. California, Delgado, what would be your guess?
Wow. 20 trillion. No, 20 billion. No, 200 billion.
520 billion. Slick, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Colorado, Delgado.
Oh, it's Colorado.
Okay.
What number is it on the list?
Well, it's I don't know. It's not in order.
Oh, okay. So
just take a guess.
I'm going to say 15 billion.
Well, pretty close. 23.
All right.
Illinois.
Illinois got to be at least 150 billion.
Wow, Delgado. Did you look at this article? 172. You're pretty close.
That's good.
Maryland.
Maryland, I'm going to go with 95.
Okay, that's a little high. 45.
Yeah.
Keep in that range, though, for Massachusetts.
90.
95. Yep. Michigan.
Michigan's probably it's probably in the 50 to 55, 60 range.
65. Very good. He doesn't have it in front. Minnesota.
Minnesota? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, forget it.
Every other penny that you're thinking is added in there probably went to Minnesota. Let's see. It's not as bad as California. I'm going to say it's in the
you're going to be surprised.
75 billion range.
25. New Jersey. Let's get to the big leagues here.
That's probably only about 35.
240.
Yeah.
I was this close.
Okay, here we go, boys. The hometown, New York.
New York.
Take a guess. Slick, what would you say?
Start spreading the debt.
What do you think the deficit is? The deficit on the budget here in New York is?
450.
Delgado?
525.
410.
We're both over. We don't win.
Oregon is 20 billion. Pennsylvania,
10%.
75 billion. Democrats run each and every one of these 10 blue states, which also correlates closely with states experiencing rampant fraud, grift, and corruption. It's not enough, though, to look at the state's total debt. The debt to state GDP ratio is the most important. High risk is generally defined as above 20%. Illinois, New Jersey, Connecticut, Hawaii, Kentucky, Massachusetts, and New York all would make that list. High risk must necessarily include pensions, OPEB liabilities, 25% of GDP, other post-employment benefits is what that stands for, which are retiree benefits other than pensions. The most important is retiree health care. With the pension OPEB added in, the list of states in the high to extreme category expands to Illinois, New Jersey, Connecticut, Hawaii, Kentucky, Massachusetts, and New York. The numbers show an average debt per citizen of $18,800, with Connecticut coming in at $26,400 and Kentucky at $13,300. Now, flip the script to the big red states, and there's a very different outlook and very different numbers. Florida, average debt per citizen is $2,500. Texas is $4,500. Ohio is $5,300. The best way to view taxation is the total percentage of a person's income that all levels of state government extract from the individual. Hawaii, 13.3% is the highest. Think about how crazy that is. The lowest five, Alaska, Tennessee, New Hampshire, Florida, and Wyoming, all under 6.5%.
Wow.
Amazing.
So, I mean, just this, and this goes on and on and on, but I mean, the debt on the state level, the federal level, the unfunded liabilities in this country, if it's not right at the top of the list of the biggest threats that we have, it should be, because it should be right up there. It's so out of control. And the politicians are not going to fix it. All right, 13 past the hour, live from Studio 6B. Just getting started. We're back. Sports and news on a Thursday right after this. was waiting to hear my song.
Live from Studio 6B. You know where we at? Bam, bam, bam. Family on the timeline. Yeah.
All right, what's going on in the chat?
Check.
On a Thursday night. Damon, what's the solution? Well, you're asking me?
Mr. Economist. Ask Harry.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me. Fire all of them. That's the answer. We don't even just get rid of the federal government. Just let the states run themselves. How about that?
Well, look what's happened to the state. You just went through the state.
Well, that's why you vote with your feet. You don't have to live in this hellhole, New York. Let them live here and enjoy their paradise.
You know, it's crazy. I know a bunch of people who have pensions. There's no guarantee if your state goes belly up.
Are you kidding? Gosh, I thought that was insured or something. No?
If the state were to declare bankruptcy, it would seek relief from its financial obligations. That would impact various financial commitments, including state pensions. They could modify and reduce the amounts they pay under the terms.
Slick looks good in blue. Well, I agree.
Thank you.
Teresa says, I love your show. You guys are all great. Thank you for reporting on us information. Thank you for having common sense. Well, I don't know about that part, but
yeah.
Have you heard the UFO stories lately?
Speak for yourself.
Stick around for Delgado's news. You'll think that right out the window soon.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know.
How did the show go last night with the Wayne Allen Root with the call?
Oh, my God.
Harry?
Let me tell you something.
It looked great when I left.
Do you know how many phone calls
Oh my God.
Wayne Allen Root got and we got at the end of from 8 to 10 and then right into 11 o'clock? Take a guess at the end of the night how many phone calls they got.
5,000.
No.
Times that by 4.
What?
Dang.
21,000
calls. They could take about 8.
It crashed the phone system towards the end of the show.
Wow.
We
That's how
literally
many people
couldn't
are
do
out there.
anything with the phones. It was insane.
Obviously, that's a show that works.
It was crazy.
Wow. Phone was on fire. There were so many things. They didn't know what to do.
Wow.
We literally
It was
couldn't do
a late
anything.
show. You know, for the East Coast, it was a late show. 11 o'clock start for the East Coast. But
Yeah, a lot of people on the West Coast were watching. We had a lot of callers. At least that we got to talk to was from the West Coast, which was great.
Was Harry screening calls?
What he could pick up, yeah.
Wow.
All right, 17 past the hour on a Thursday night. Real America's Voice, live from Studio 6B. Glad you're in. I hope some of you were able to watch the pilot episode last night at 11 o'clock of Wayne Allen Root Show. Of course, he was on here last night. America Speaks went on last night at 11. Aaron and Harry and all of us were, well, it was overwhelming.
A lot of phone activity.
21,000 calls.
Man.
Came in to that, and by the time he got done with his opening monologue, which was great, by the way, it was about 45 minutes worth of calls. Didn't know what to do. They did a great job for what they were dealing with. 21,000 calls came in.
That's incredible.
And they'll get the kinks worked out and all that stuff. So, they'll be able to take a lot. How many calls can you take in an hour? You got to talk to everybody. And
I don't know.
Maybe 8 to 10 calls in a 45-minute spot. You had 21,000 people called in.
It was 21,000 missed calls. So that's how many bounced off the system.
Not even what we took.
Coming in.
Anybody trying to figure out what the audience is for Real America's Voice? Let me sum it up for you. It's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It's huge.
So they had at least 21,008 calls.
Yeah.
It was 21,109 to be exact by the time we got off the air at midnight last night.
Are you kidding me?
And they're
It
probably
was
still calling after
crazy.
midnight.
Yeah.
The phone was, I was here pretty late. I was here until after 1 o'clock and the phone was still ringing.
The phone was going, please stop. I can't take it all. The phone was begging
Poor
for
Harry.
Even Harry was saying that.
Oh, Harry.
Oh, man.
It was nuts.
It was crazy. But it's a great mold to follow because I've always wanted to take calls on this show, but obviously without without a delay or anything or somebody screening the calls, we just never have done it. But maybe Wayne Allen Root's going to set the bar here for for something new that we can all do. So
we tried a little bit, but we couldn't get it down. It was hard.
in the break and whatever.
Right.
So, but no, it was great. I mean, that's just a crazy number. So, Slick, did you see UFC today press conference? Oh boy.
Oh, the president showing what everything looks like? Or?
No, the UFC press conference for UFC Saturday night. Shemaev and what's his name? They went at it at the presser.
Oh no,
I kicked him and oh my God, it was man, oh man, that's going to be fire fight on Saturday night, man. Sean Strickland and Shemaev. For the title. I mean, that's going to be crazy. You talk about, I mean, every one of these you go and say, man, these two guys don't like each other. And then these two guys do not like each other.
That's a fight.
Khamzat Chimaev is one of the scariest guys to stand across the ring from. And Sean Strickland is out of his mind. And I mean, these two, that is going to be absolute appointment television on Saturday night.
I got to check it out.
For UFC, whatever it is, 329.
That must have happened late because I was.
Holy cow. Wow. Is it going to be good?
Good.
All right, well, let's do some more sports. Sports is brought to you by Mike Lindell. LFS6B is the promo code to use. What's going on, Slick?
Well, speaking of fighting, Big D, let's get to the NHL. We got playoffs tonight. East second round, Game 3. Carolina leading that series 2-0 in Philly to take on the Flyers, who really kind of they got to win this game because only 4 teams in NHL history have come back down 3-0, so they can't afford to lose another one. 13:31 to go in the first. No score there. NBA action. Detroit Pistons starting to get their mojo going, starting to look like the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference. East semifinals, Game 2. Detroit leading that series 1-0 and leading the Cavaliers right now 54-43 at the half. And later on tonight, LeBron, Damon's favorite player, and the Lakers taking on OKC, the Thunder. 9:30 tip-off there. I say OKC in 4, guys. I think they're going to sweep that series, Game 2, but I think they're the team to beat. And I'll tell you, the story that will not die is this Mike Vrabel and Diana Rossini's story. His new video out actually broke yesterday. I didn't get a chance to report on it. Yeah, well, it shows Mike Vrabel's boat trip with Diana Rossini while she was pregnant. And this is Dylan Gwynn of Breitbart Sports. Yep. TMZ Sports has obtained new video of New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel on a boat trip in Tennessee with a very pregnant Diana Rossini. The video shows the pair walking to greet each other on a private dock in June of 2021, COVID time, right? Before heading out on a boat. In the video, Rossini is 7 months pregnant with her first child and visibly showing. Aaron, can you run cut 14 for us here? It's a real quick clip, but you'll catch it. There you go. This guy zooms in. There's Vrabel walking along the dock. And then here she comes right there. Diana Rossini, you can see. She's sporting a little bit of a belly there. And, she was 7 months pregnant. And apparently they rented this boat, Big D, and were the only 2 people aboard it during a 2 to 3 hour trip. TMZ Sports also reports that employees at the dock were asked not to share photos because Coach Vrabel wanted to enjoy a private weekend, quote unquote. At the time, Vrabel was the head coach of the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah, he didn't want his wife to find out.
Well, we know what's going on. Recent weeks, we saw the photos at the hotel, and the timing of the 2021 boat trip has only heightened the controversy, given that the affair has been going on long before Rossini became pregnant. So this keeps going on, and now the Patriots kind of in an odd position. Not that they have to do anything about this because it wasn't with another team employee, but Patriots have reportedly made massive Mike Vrabel decision amid Diana Rossini controversy, and this is Zach Wasink of Yardbarker. Following the latest update regarding the controversy involving New England Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel and longtime NFL reporter Diana Rossini, whispers surfacing suggesting that Vrabel could take a leave of absence for the 2026 season. It appears that's currently the only way he won't remain with the Patriots this offseason. League sources continue to indicate that the franchise is firmly behind Vrabel. NFL insider Jason LaConfora at Sports Boom US reported on Thursday. LaConfora added that Vrabel has the full support of team owner Robert Kraft, well, of course, as Vrabel attempts to prepare the team for his
He was, they interviewed Kraft while he was getting his massage to ask him about the coach and what he thought about his wrongdoing.
Well, he's a hands-on owner, Big D, you have to understand. But anyway.
Yeah, just the guy who's going to make a decision on Vrabel.
Yeah. Mike Vrabel. But, apparently the team is behind him, so we shall see. This story is just
This is turning into
a nightmare.
What is the worst kept secret in NFL? It seems like everybody's got video of different years and photographs of different years, and everybody kept it to themselves until it finally broke.
Yeah.
And then now it's all coming out. It's like, oh, by the way, I had this on mic, and I had this one, and check out this video. It's the craziest thing. It's like everybody knew.
And of all things, look what he did with that Patriot team, right? He was only one game within winning a Super Bowl championship.
If he'd have won the Super Bowl, nobody would care.
Yeah, that guy knows how to score no matter where he is.
Absolutely.
Except at the Super Bowl.
That's a wrap, Big D.
All right. Sports is brought to you by Mike Lindell. LFS6B is the promo code to use. I noticed here, I don't know if you noticed it, and we've talked a lot about this, but Miranda Devine took her column today to spend the time to talk about a certain person in the Trump administration. Did you see this today, Delgado?
No, I did not.
Oh, let me give you the title of Miss Devine's very fine column in the New York Post today. Marco Rubio is a rock star in the Trump administration and making himself a serious candidate for president in 2028. I think about that headline.
People do listen to our show, Damon. I've been saying this for weeks.
You have.
Months that this guy is backing himself into the top of the ticket just by being himself.
Yep.
Well, when Miranda Devine takes notice to spend a whole column on it, I would say it's most people are recognizing it as well.
And now he's over in Italy. He's over in Rome, visiting the Vatican and the Pope. I got that story a little bit later. He's all over the place.
I mean, the memes are priceless of him on the couch and just whatever role he's now taking.
I know they are.
But it's almost like a self-fulfilling kind of
prophecy. Yeah.
It's like he is the go-to. Like he has really been. I mean, we've seen way more of Marco Rubio than J.D. Vance.
Yeah.
Out there when the administration seemingly needs somebody to be a front man. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, would you agree? It's been way more Marco Rubio than, I mean, J.D. certainly we've seen a couple times.
Well, it's been a lot more international stuff, but he's definitely
always Rubio.
Front and center. And he's in charge of this country, that country. He's press secretary. He's DJing weddings.
How many jobs you have, man?
Yeah, exactly. I think he's Jamaican.
Our friends at Diaper Diplomacy have taken notice, too. They've got a little something. We'll play that when we get back. 26 past the hour. Live from Studio 6B.
Banter?
I mean, maybe. It's not going to fill 14.
Chat live in the chat.
What's going on in the chat? Come on down. We got
I got Great Googly Moogly. I got Panama Tom, RD Bull, Sergeant Arby, Johnny T, Ordinary Passenger, El Gatos de Gatos, Chrissy Cat, Coral Reef, Malan 43, Pineapple, Upside Down Pineapple, I bet. Riverbank Trash.
What's going on here?
And Hassan Fefa over in Rumble. Howdy do?
Are we online?
I believe so, yeah. I'm seeing us. I'm seeing us on the Twix.
All right. I got YouTube. Tony J says, Slick, looking good, champ. How about them Lakers tonight? Well, I don't know about the Lakers tonight there, Tony. They better get going.
Oh, that was weird.
Tina Morgan. How's Tina Morgan? Susie Bennett. CRD Turbo. Who else we got? STT Patty checking in. Les Durham, of course. Paul Summer. Is that all, Paul? He's out for the summer already?
He's out for the summer.
We got Big Rob in Texas. Come on. Let's see.
I got Cats B, Connie Lou,
Brian
Lala, Laura B, Tumbleweed Farmer, Racing Banshee, Kit Kat, Nancy Burns, Farmer Rancher Dane, Kathy's Right, Matthew Schallenberger. All in the Twix. And he throws out, Matthew throws out a slick. So that's to you.
Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, pal.
Gary Haas is also in the Twix, as well as FL Truth Seeker, Pitchfork, and Kathy's Right. Kathy's always right.
Better than being on the left.
Yeah, exactly.
Brian Belford, I see you, brother. I got you. You didn't hear me. Delgado was He was rumbling over me.
I was rumbling. I was rumbling and ranting over his stuff there.
Good stuff. Come on. I can't believe that 21,000 callers. Man, oh man.
RD Bull thinks.
I swear, I was just looking at the picture of the phone that Harry sent me at the end of the night. 21,109 is the exact number.
I wonder how many were looking for us. Probably a couple. Maybe not.
21,109 calls.
RD Bull has a conspiracy theory. He thinks Marco's doing it to create friction within the ranks.
Doing what? What he's told?
I don't know. Being awesome at being Secretary of State.
Yeah, he's really growing on everybody. I tell you, he's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, 30 minutes past the hour, live from Studio 6B on a Thursday. Slicks here is doing sports. Rick Delgado's got main headlines coming up. Aaron and Fran holding it down on a Thursday. Vinnie Mac is off tonight. He's in Florida. He drove today from West Palm Beach over to Sarasota. So I think he's still driving, so he couldn't make it tonight.
A whole 2-hour drive. It really takes a lot out of
you. Got to decompress.
Especially at his age.
That's a decompress.
Is that really what all this is 2 hours?
Yeah, you're going across the state. It's no big deal.
You know, Delgado used to live there.
Vin's such a weasel. He made it sound like it's a 9-hour drive and he's going to be whacked out and he can't do the show. And, of course, I bought it, which is probably why he said it, because he knew I'm so gullible. He's like, he'll buy it. Let me just tell him.
He will not know that.
He will not know that I'm full of it. Yeah, so you mean to tell me that Vin's really just home, kicked up with his feet up?
He's decompressing.
Yeah, he's
decompressing.
He's probably putting some magnesium lotion on his toes because he's a little tingly or something. He's got some nerve damage at his
having
age.
some fried shrimp, you know.
If anyone in the Facebook chat sees that little weasel in there, make sure you let me know. Let's beat the truth out of him, what the truth really is, because I thought it was that he had like this 8-hour drive or something today. He made it sound like.
And plus, remember Damon from Tuesday.
Yeah, drama queen, exactly.
He could have got a flat tire, though.
Remember Tuesday, he had to fly, and he had a limp. So
he faked
maybe
it.
I know.
Now he's faked his big drive with me, and I bought it.
He's faking he's a big faker. His name isn't even Vin Buddha.
Well, no, it's not Buddha. We know that. You call him that.
It's not Buddha?
No, it's Buddha.
Oh, no, like butane. Beautiful. Or like butane, right?
Yeah, so Vin's not on, and now I feel like I just got sucked into his lie and fell for it like the fool that I am.
Sucker.
Yeah, well, okay. So that's where we're at. So
there you go.
All right. Anyways, we were talking about Marco Rubio.
Yes.
Yeah.
And our friends at Diaper Diplomacy have taken notice of the other day. And here's just a reminder of the rock star that he is. Here's what happened in the press briefing room the other day.
Secretary, many people want to know, what is your DJ name?
My DJ name?
Your DJ name.
You're not ready for my DJ name.
On the war, if the fighting were to resume, because you've said that Operation Epic Fury is over, the president also said that the U.S. would bomb them off the face of the earth if they tried to go after U.S. ships. So if the fighting resumes, are you saying that it would resume under Project Freedom? And I ask, as it relates to the War Powers Act.
Yeah, look, the Operation Epic Fury is concluded. We achieved the objectives of that operation. I'm not going to, we're not cheering for an additional situation to occur. We would prefer the path of peace. What the president would prefer is a deal. He would prefer to sit down, work out a memorandum of understanding for future negotiations that touches on all the key topics that have to be addressed, a full opening of the strait so the world can get back to normal. And he preferred that be negotiated through the route that Steve and Jared have been working and that all of us have been supporting. That's the route he prefers. That is so far not the route that Iran has chosen. And so the result has been that the United States has to do something about the fact that we're the only nation on earth that can do anything to open up a lane within the Straits of Hormuz to get product and to rescue these people that are trapped in there. And that's what we're undergoing now. What that may lead to in the future is speculative. I'm not going to speculate about what it would take or what it would do. But look, the message to Iran, these guys are facing, they are facing real catastrophic destruction to their economy, generational destruction to their economy, generational destruction to the wealth of their country, imposed on themselves by the actions that they're taking. They should check themselves before they wreck themselves in this direction that they're going.
That's exactly right. So there he is. Yeah. As Miranda Devine calls him, the rock star of the Trump administration. So
filling in for Caroline Levitt, who gave birth today.
God bless. I saw a beautiful picture.
Good for her.
Beautiful baby girl, Vivi.
She seemed very happy. Everybody looks happy and healthy. And
yes,
I believe Marco Rubio was on the scene and he delivered the baby.
That's very possible. Very possible. All right, let's do some headlines with Rick Delgado. What's going on?
All right, Damon. Well, an update in the Iran skirmish, ceasefire, Operation Ceasefire, Operation Freedom Project something. Let's do that. Out of Iran, Iran's new president, their Islamic Republic president, Pezeshkian, says he's recently met with the yet-to-be-seen brand new supreme leader. The Islamic president does not say exactly when this meeting took place with Khamenei, but he describes the son of the slain leader, slain supreme leader, as humble and sincere, and that they met to discuss what is going to happen next. What struck me most, he said, during this meeting, was the vision and the humble and sincere approach of our supreme leader of the Islamic Republic, the president said in a video broadcast on television. Here's part of that. Cut number one. Here is Iran's president talking about that meeting with their new supreme leader, Khamenei. Cut number one. Check this out.
ما خدمت رهبر عزیزم رسیدیم.
Right.
نزدیک 2 ساعت و نیم هم خدمتشون گفتگو داشتیم. اولا باید خدمت شما بگم نگاه ایشون، نوع برخورد ایشون واقعا یه انسانی بود صمیمی و متواضعانه. از یه رهبر آدم یه چنین برخوردی آدم بکنه.
He's going to a smoke shack burger.
He was talking about the meeting.
But why would we play that, though?
Because I wanted to show you what he said. Talking about the meeting with the new the new supreme leader who reportedly lost both legs and is gay. According to the Iranian president, he seemed shorter in person when he met him and came off not as gay as previously reported in Al Jazeera.
This is the transcript you're giving us?
No, that was something that I kind of discerned from what he was saying. Also, since
you understood him?
Oh, of course. Since the appointment by Iran's Assembly of Experts, an 88-member body, the supreme leader, of course, has been in charge since March the 9th. Though, again, nobody really gets a chance to see him except for the president, Iran's president there that you got to see. And there you have it. So that's what's going on there. Believe it or not, but
there you have it. That's what's going on there. I have no idea what the guy said.
Exactly. President Trump just released this truth just moments ago, announcing what's going on in the Strait, adding some more assets to the American posture there in the Strait of Hormuz. 3 world-class American destroyers just transited very successfully out of the Strait of Hormuz under fire. There was no damage done to the 3 destroyers, but great damage done to the Iranian attackers. But it's a ceasefire. They were completely destroyed along with numerous small boats, which are used to take the place of their fully decapitated Navy. These boats went to the bottom of the sea quickly and efficiently. Missiles were shot at our destroyers, and we easily knocked them down. Likewise, drones came and were incinerated while in the air. That's the line that got me. Incinerated in the air. Are we using lasers? It could be. Wow. They dropped ever so beautifully into the ocean. It was more like butterflies dropping into the gravel. Or into a grave, I should say. A normal country would have allowed these destroyers to pass, but Iran is not a normal country. They are led by lunatics, and if they had a chance to use a nuclear weapon, they would do it without question, but they'll never have that opportunity, and just like we knocked them out again today, we'll knock them out even harder and a lot more violently in the future if they don't get their deal signed fast. All caps. Our 3 destroyers, with their wonderful crews, will now rejoin our naval blockade, which is truly a wall of steel. President Donald J. Trump. So he tweeted that just before showtime at about 6:30.
I think I did a first word about a month or so ago, three weeks ago or so, and the basic basic premise of it was that if you either trust Trump at this point or you don't. And I think some of us were testing that theory right now that we have to remember. I personally even have to remember that because, as I said 2 days ago, he seems to be much more magnanimous than it seems to me like he should be given what's been going on over there. And I understand for all the reasons. And then I saw this clip of Rich Goldberg tonight, and and this is maybe one of the many reasons that we don't think about enough. And that is what is actually going on inside the regime itself and the possible fracture going on and how bad it really is. Here's Rich Goldberg on this tonight.
Listen, they're looking at the intel, right? We talked a little bit earlier, you were in this discussion about the fracture in the regime. President Pezeshkian, who's sort of the political person who's managing the government, sees the money running out, doesn't know how he's going to make payroll, is gasoline about to, come to a shortage, all of these things that he's dealing with, banks teetering on the verge of collapse. And then Ahmad Vahidi, who's heading this committee running the country based from the IRGC, who wants to keep the war going. And so, the president is seeing this food fight going on. Maybe he likes that. Maybe he thinks going back to major military operations coalesces that committee instead of fracturing the committee. So I think there is this yin and yang here. Now, what would you do at a lowest level of escalation? I would say Larak Island, which is this little tiny island, if you go back to the map that sticks out right there next to the Strait of Hormuz, is where the IRGC has run their quote-unquote toll booth out of. It's where they have a coordination cell. Just take them out at that point. If they're firing, that's your moment to respond with self-defensive fire on key IRGC bases in command and control. I'd start with Larak Island to see if you're able to send a message.
Okay. So the second part, maybe that's a possibility. But to the first part, might be one of the reasons that to some of us, the president seems extremely magnanimous on what's going on here and seemingly have a lot of patience that some are questioning why we have so much patience right now. Why don't we just finish this thing?
Yeah, and something we've been talking about here on this show for the last couple of weeks is, those four factions, and it could be less than four at this point as the time goes on, trying to wrestle control of the entire situation, the entire country there. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right. What else, Delgado?
Our favorite Secretary of State is back in the news again, Damon. This time, like I mentioned earlier, he made a trip overseas. He went to Rome, to the Vatican, and along with other members of the State Department to stress the solid ties between the United States and the Vatican, as Rubio is doing a little fence-mending on his way over to see the pontiff. The Vatican raised the need to work tirelessly in favor of peace in talks on Thursday with U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who came to Rome on a visit after President Donald Trump criticized the Pope over his comments over the war in Iran. Both the Vatican and the U.S. State Department stressed that Rubio's meeting with Pope Leo, and the Vatican's top diplomats underscored strong bilateral ties. Those relations have been strained over Trump's repeated broadsides about Leo's calls for peace and dialogue to end the U.S.-Israeli war. But it sounds more like Rubio could be over there to kind of tone down what the Vatican seems it wants to talk about. And, Rubio's there to deliver a message and let them know that, if you got something to say, why don't you say it about the bad guys who like to kill people all the time, instead of us trying to stop this and put an end to their tyrannical ways. Here's a clip. I believe this is what Rubio shared with the Pope, what Rubio said to the Pope to make sure he got the message. Cut number 2 checks out.
Especially as the blockade really begins to bite in conjunction with the sanctions. To say the least, they're insane in the brain. And so we need to address that.
All right. That wasn't the way it was supposed to be cut, but that's okay.
Insane.
Not a problem.
I was thinking, didn't we hear that yesterday?
Yeah.
All right, 17 till the hour, live from Studio 6B. We'll do some more sports, more news when we get back on a Thursday night, live from Studio 6B right after this. Fran, let me hear Vin's song while we're waiting here. That weasel.
What? I'm working.
How many?
7 miles. Nothing. Half hours. Carlton Robinson in the YouTube chat, in the Ravu YouTube chat, excuse me. Carlton Robinson said, West Palm to Sarasota, 174 miles, Big D.
Vinnie Mac at the desk, tie a little crooked. Coffee ring circle on a stack of blue notes. Says he had a chat with somebody kind of famous, but he leaves out how they barely shared a quote. I did not know that he leans back, laughs at his own.
Vinny was seen at a recording studio in Florida.
Like confetti.
Yeah, very possible.
In the lights, I did not know that every punchline barely lands on time, but he's owning every second of the night. Thinks he's Johnny Carson in a borrowed blazer, practicing faces in the hallway glass. Band still tuning while he's riffing on the teleprompter, turning every typo to a chance for a laugh. I did not know that he leans back, laughs at his own line. Hey, he's dropping those names like confetti in the lights. I did not know that every punchline barely lands on time, but he's owning
Delgado's still streaming.
of the night.
To the bridge.
Crumbles feta on a late break salad, says this is what the legends used to eat. Hair's gone back to human, not a shiny Sunday special, and it's honestly a pretty solid look on TV.
Taylor Neathwalk in the rap chat says, love the song.
I love the part where it goes.
All right, 13 to the hour, live from Studio 6B, Real America's Voice on a Thursday night. Glad you're in, everybody. Slick's doing sports. Delgado's doing main headlines. Aaron and Fran holding it down as always. It's time to do some sports. Speaking of that, sports is brought to you by our friend Mike Lindell. LFS6B is the promo code to use if you want to shop at MyPillow. Go to MyPillow.com/LFS6B for all the best deals for this audience, and then use code LFS6B at checkout. Sometimes up to like 50% off, which is crazy to me. But check it out. Support Mike, support the show. Great way to do it. Slickster, what's going on?
All right, Big D. Major League Baseball, to the diamond we go. Athletics 12-1 over the Phillies. End of 7. Might be all over there. Marlins and Orioles in a good one, tied at 3, middle of the 8th. The Red Sox and Rays also tied at 3 up in Boston, top of the 6th there. Yankees earlier today with a 9-2 win over the Rangers, toppled them there. Nationals 7-5 over the Twins. Guardians 8-5 over the Royals. And the Reds fell to the Cubbies and Wrigley. Cubs are doing great. I think they won like 7 in a row. 8-3 over the Reds. Reds have lost 7 in a row. Rockies beat the Mets 6-2. Mets back to their winning ways. We got the Pirates 4-2 over the Diamondbacks. And coming up 10 p.m. first pitch, Cardinals out in San Diego to take on the Padres. To the rodeo we go, Big D. Been a few days since I had a little rodeo action. We're going to go to Corpus Christi for the Corpus Christi Rodeo down in Texas at the Hillard Center. Let's go. Just kicked off last night. Bareback riding. Bradley Miller, 86.5 points on Frontier Rodeos, number 65. Steer Wrestling, we have Shane Frey, 3.6 seconds. Team Roping, first round, Brenton Hall and Wyatt Cox, 3.6 seconds. Saddle Bronc, we have a tie. Gus Galliard on Frontier Rodeos, number 023. And Darcy Wachner on Championship Pro Rodeos, number 030. 86.5 points each. Tie down Roping, first round leader, Samaj Collins Jr., 7.7 seconds. Bull Riding, first round, Hudson Bolton, 88 points on Frontier Rodeos, number 16. All numbers, no fun names. And that's a scoop on that rodeo, Big D. And, well, it looks like Golden Tempo, Big D, will not be running in the Preakness. I don't know if you heard that earlier today.
I did. I heard it.
I'm kind of disappointed to hear about that. I really wanted to see what the trainer would do. Well, I mean, all of a sudden you just throw in I guess they know their horse, right? And they know they don't want to run it.
You know, good for her for looking out for the horse's health and what she thinks best for the horse. This is a horse racing problem.
Yeah, Sherry DeVoe.
Horse racing has got to fix this. It's ridiculous on the timing of these races because you're not giving these horses enough time, and the trainers say it's not enough time to recover, and they'll go run that length and then go to New York on June 5th and run that length. They're going to look out for the animals first. And, this has been how many years now? Has this been the Kentucky Derby winner has not gone to the Preakness? It's happened way too often. And your Triple Crown's out the window. It has almost no meaning anymore. And horse racing can fix it, but they just refuse to. They stick to this ridiculously stupid, tight schedule. And this is what you get. I don't blame her, not one bit. Not one bit.
Third Derby winner in the last 5 years, Big D. So you are right on point. Yep.
Hello, horse racing. Hello.
And
anybody?
To your point, here is her quote. "We are incredibly appreciative of the excitement and support surrounding the possibility of a Triple Crown run," DeVoe said in a statement. "Golden gave us the race of a lifetime in the Kentucky Derby, and we believe the best decision for him moving forward is to give him a little more time following such a tremendous effort. His health, happiness, and long-term future will always remain on top priority." So good for her. What a smart trainer. Oh, of course, leave it to a woman, right? But good.
What is that supposed to?
Come on, you think Bob Baffert? He would have had that horse running backwards if he had a shot at the Triple Crown, especially of late. Now, maybe he's cleaning up his act. I don't know. But Golden Tempo won that Kentucky Derby as a 23-1 long shot in spectacular fashion. And we all know the rest of the story. KDJ on the call. So that was a great move there. But good for her. And Sherry DeVoe, hats off to you. Protect that horse. And they are very much looking forward to the last leg, which would be the Belmont, which is really, that's my favorite race, obviously, because it's close to home.
And by the way, she's smartly saying, you know what? The Belmont's not a mile and a half this year because they're not racing at Belmont. They're racing at Saratoga.
Yeah,
so it's a mile and a quarter.
Mm-hmm.
And the horse likes a mile and a quarter. So no, I don't blame her at all. I blame full blame on horse racing, the industry itself, and the people who run it, and they just refuse to have any objective look at their schedule, and they stick to this stupid schedule that they've had.
I know.
Of these races being on top of each other for whatever the hell reason they think that's what it has to be. It just seems stupid.
Just push them out longer, Big D.
And what's crazy is that it's only a week between the Derby and the Preakness, but what is it, like a month till
yeah, it's usually
it's like 2 or 3 weeks. It's usually like June 5th, I think, is usually.
So you have enough time in between there to say, you know what, we're going to push this out another 10 days or 2 weeks and make it, 2-week break in between each race, and it would be a nice little break for the horses.
They're still hung up on tradition.
You move one back a week, you move, I don't know, it just seems like you can get 3 races done in 6 weeks. In under 2 months. And make it so that the trainers don't feel like they're putting their horse in danger, health-wise. It's a big business, by the way. You think you win the Derby? You know what that horse is worth?
Japanese money.
Yeah. And just in the business of what studying it or whatever, mating it with the what the business on that horse is going to be?
Oh man.
You think they want to risk having to put the horse down if, God forbid, something happens to it because you raced it? I mean, come on.
That's right. Like she said, longevity, long term, baby.
The returns would be immense.
Yeah, guy's a stud.
And you know what? Speaking of what do you call it? Belmont, which is going to be at Sarasota. I'm going to use KDJ's info.
Saratoga.
Vin is in
Sarasota. He's horsing around down there.
Yeah. I'm going to use KDJ's information and go, you know what? I think those jockeys are going to go 1-2 again because that's their home track.
Well, you got to talk to KDJ. Here's the line.
Well, we'll have to wait for KDJ if we can get some inside information. If I had any inkling that he was onto something there, and I just figured he had too much bourbon before the show.
You would have taken that.
I would have taken Golden Tempo.
You would have taken that spam call for that $30 million and put that on that one thing.
Give me the $30 million. I'm putting it on Golden Tempo, 26-1, and I'll repay you tomorrow.
Be a billionaire. Come on now.
Oh my God! Do you know in that race the dollar superfecta? If you had the first four, $1 paid $95,000. $1 paid $95,000 in the superfecta.
I wonder if anybody had it.
I think $1 trifecta paid something like 30 almost.
Wow,
it's just balloons.
That's crazy. Chances
crazy. All right, anything else?
That's a wrap, Big D. We're done with sports now.
All right, sports brought to you by Mike Lindell. LFS6P is the promo code to use. You know how much I love our friends over at AMAC. And just another reminder of why is an article today I found in the Federalist, believe it or not, entitled How AARP Profits from Seniors' Economic Misery. And we were talking about how much they suck. And then I found this today, and I thought, well, there you go. I'm not going to run you down the whole thing. But basically, as healthcare costs continue to rise, families of all ages and sizes continue to feel the pinch. But when seniors get squeezed, one organization in particular benefits, and it's not one that you might think. While it claims to run a seniors advocacy organization, AARP actually profits from its own members' economic misery. As premiums rise for its members, so too does AARP's financial windfall, a perverse set of circumstances for a purported consumer group. And this is over at the Federalist today, written by Christopher Jacobs, and it is worth the read. And it's on our X. And if you want to know how AARP is putting the squeeze on seniors, go read it. And then in the meantime, go see our friends at AMAC, the alternative to this nonsense. All right, it's a wrap. Hour 1, hour 2 coming back. Live from Studio 6B right after this.
Got to play 48 minutes. Okay, what do we got going on?
It's in the chat. Ronald Hackman, Damon, it's about the length of the race. The Preakness is the longest race of the Triple Crown. Actually, it's not. That's not true. The Belmont is the longest. It's a mile and a half. Preakness is a mile and 3/16.
Belmont's supposed to be ready next year, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be next year, the track.
Track, yeah. Eyes of a Lady in the Rumble Rant along with the Mikey. Skeet Mans. One Patriot Deb as well. Johnny T. Rubber Duck. Frederick Leathers. Sounds like a serial killer. Kitty 92. Bill Wright 1776. Never slept 27.
A lot of people in the chat had horses back in the day. A lot of them missed their horses or their grandparents had horses. A lot of them.
Great Googly Moogly.
Great Googly Moogly.
Great Googly Moo.
What happened to Great Googly Moo? He moved out?
You're supposed to be doing that for you.
I thought he was moving on. Detroit. They need something good to happen there.
Chat live in the chat. What do we got? What, is it coming up on the fourth quarter?
Yep. Yeah, Patrick Morrissey. After the Derby, who cares? Nothing as good as the Kentucky Derby. I don't know about that. I like the Belmont, but the Derby's got, well, they got those mint juleps, right, Rick? Ooh, come on now. And the hats. The best hats. Well, I don't know. The Belmont hats are pretty nice, too. I don't know if the Derby is nice, though. They got that good.
The Derby has the...
they got the bourbon.
The pageantry.
They do. Well, it's the opening gala. Yeah, that would be a good... I wonder what kind of... That would be a good poll to take, huh? Who's got the best Derby? Marina Miller. I had no horses, but I sure do like your blue jacket. Looks good on you, Sleek. Thank you, Marina Miller. She's a good one. I like her.
Hey there, everyone. Bo Davidson here. I have a great Mother's Day special in store for you this Sunday, May 10th, featuring interviews with Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna, Sam Sorbo, and the matriarch of Palm Beach, internet sensation Sue Bell. I also composed a song specifically for this special called She's My Mother. And you can give Mom a great gift by downloading the song from iTunes and adding it to a photo album montage of you and your mom. It will be a unique, personalized gift that she will love for years to come. So make sure to tune in this Sunday, May 10th, to see my Mother's Day special, The American Matriarch, right here on Real America's Voice. And give a musical gift to Mom that she will always treasure. Happy Mother's Day.
She's my mother.
Guys from live from Studio 6B, they're pretty hysterical. Have you seen this Slick Rick guy?
Well, we have seen him. We see him every night. I see him right there. He's going to do more sports in hour 2. Slickster's here, live from Studio 6B. Hour 2, Real America's Voice. Glad you're in. Rick Delgado's also here. Thursday night, shirt night. The dummy's wearing the shirt. Hey! The doll looks good, too. Aaron and Fran holding it down as always. Glad you're in. President Trump went over to the well, he went someplace. I don't know where he went. He went someplace today to the reflecting pool or whatever it's called. And when he got out, he talked to the reporters. I wanted to play a couple of clips from that, Aaron, so if you could put this up. Here's the first one, President talking about the negotiations with Iran. Here's what he said.
After these strikes, is the ceasefire with Iran still on?
Yeah, it is. It's they trifled with us today. We blew them away. They trifled. I call that a trifle. I'll let you know when there's no ceasefire. You won't have to know. If there's no ceasefire, you're not going to have to know. You're just going to have to look at one big glow coming out of Iran. And they better sign their agreement fast.
Okay.
Good for him.
So the president doesn't sound like he's messing around there. Here's another one. There were some guys working there on the reflection pool, and here's President's interaction with them.
There they are. I saw you over there. There's no way I'm leaving you out there, fellas. So who didn't vote for Trump? Anybody? Thank you. I think we're from Oklahoma. I would say that's right. We're from Oklahoma. We love you guys. We just said, you agree, Iran cannot have... Yes, sir. I love that guy. Did you know that? Are you from Oklahoma? Yes, sir. So Trump won Oklahoma 77 counties. Yes, sir. I won all 77, right? Yeah. I won it in a landslide, like the election. But you know who second was? Ronald Reagan was at 56. I was at 77. And by the way, you have a very good basketball team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I may try and come to one of those games. I like your basketball team. These guys are fantastic. So they're doing the job. They're working hard. And does anybody think Iran should have a nuclear weapon so they can blow you up? No. It's a very important stock market today just hit an all-time high. You know, I was reading about doom and gloom. We had to do what we did. We took a little U-turn. We just hit the highest number in the history of our country in the stock market. And I said to my people, we're going to have to take a little U-turn and go to the lovely country of Iran and blow them up a little bit because they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. And then we're not going to ruin you. These guys work so hard to make things beautiful. We're not going to let a nuclear weapon ruin it. So, thank you, guys. Are you all from Oklahoma?
Yes, sir.
How did that work out? They wanted super quality, right?
That's right. Yes, sir. We bring quality. Oklahoma brings quality.
We love it. He's doing a good job, Mark.
Good way to start that interaction. Which one of you didn't vote for Trump?
None of them.
Which one wants to raise their hand there? So there's a little bit from the president today over there. 4 minutes past the hour, live from Studio 6B. Let's do some headline news. Rick Delgado kicks us off an hour or two. What's going on, Delgado? Speaking of Joe Rogan, we heard Joe Rogan at the top of the hour.
Yeah,
what's going on with Joe Rogan?
And he recently had on one of our favorite representatives from the state of Tennessee, one Mr. Tim Burchett, where they covered a wide range of different topics in the nearly 3-hour interview. One thing that caught everybody's attention, though, was the comments that Representative Tim Burchett had about the sex freaks in Congress. They shared a fist bump and a laugh after suddenly calling out the sex freaks in Congress. That was on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast from earlier today that was released. Primarily, it dedicated itself to Burchett's push for more classified information about just about everything, including UFOs, to be exposed. Burchett also discussed politicians being compromised, at one point arguing some are likely influenced to ask ridiculous questions in hearings, like in UFOs, to create partisan fights that distract from the debate in hand. I listened to that part. It was kind of interesting. Didn't realize that was something that happens there. Burchett recalled receiving backlash from party leadership also when he talked about the honeypot blackmail operations with the Benny Johnson podcast back in 2023. And Burchett noted that he himself mostly avoids trips as a congressman. Others can accept and find themselves in compromising positions. Let's go to a couple of these clips. I got a bunch from Burchett with Joe Rogan today. Here is cut number 3 on how congressmen can get honeypotted. Cut number 3, check this out.
These guys go on these trips, and say you're sitting down at the bar. I mean, you're a good-looking guy. Some girl comes up to you, or some guy, whatever your interest, whatever your proclivities are,
Whatever your proclivities
laughing at your jokes, and you know, next thing you know, you're up in the bedroom, naked with them, and then you think, man, I pulled this off. I was with this smoke show, and my wife and kids don't know about it, and I'm just gonna,
smoke show.
I'm just between me and the Lord, and then you're getting ready to make a key vote. And a staffer comes up or a lobbyist or something, you're in the hall and says, "Hey, Congressman," I said, "Yeah, man, how's it going?" He said, "You got this big boat." "Yeah, but I'm not for y'all on this one." "Okay, we understand." He said, "Hey, were you in a motel room in Istanbul with a pretty redhead one time?" And he goes, "Oh." And they say, "Man, I don't want that out. It'll wreck my mind." "We don't want it out. We just need your help." Yeah. And that's how they sink their claws into you. They used to.
Yeah. Wow. He describes what
just gave away the secret.
Basically how it all goes down. Wow. And now it kind of makes sense. They get pressure from lobbyists and staffers, not from other congressmen and women. So that's how I guess that scam works. Here's cut number 4.
Did he say in Istanbul?
He did say Istanbul.
With a pretty little redhead. Okay. Here is cut number 4, where he talks about
what are the chances of that?
being approached by leadership after he outed this system here. Cut 4.
Oh, man, I caught it from, it was leadership and members. Man, everybody thinks we're sleeping around. I said, no, I didn't say everybody. I just said some of y'all are. I said, don't. And every day there's a new one getting in trouble, so it's not any big secret. 435 of us, so.
You get 435 people, you're going to have a few freaks in there.
Oh.
435 group of any human being.
Get the fist bump. He didn't want to give any numbers.
Fist bumped them.
He He's a riot. I love him.
He's good stuff.
He is great.
Tim Burchett also talked
Brett.
like I said, they covered a wide range of topics, including Eric Swalwell, which of course came up, but also this topic, which has been near and dear to Mr. Burchett's heart. Here is cut number 5 on the upcoming release of UFO information, declassified UFO information. Damon, this is cut number 5 with Burchett and Rogan. Check this out.
I don't want everybody to get their hopes up. I don't have a lot of faith in our government.
Yeah.
President Trump's always been great to me. He's never lied to me, but I don't know that he knows the right questions to ask and the right people to talk to, because, I mean, this thing's been covered up at least since 1947, and I just don't think they don't give up that easy. The war pimps at the Pentagon and everybody else, they just don't give up that easy.
Yeah, so there he is talking about his faith, that he doesn't think he's going to see a lot, but he did
talking
mention...
to you.
Stop with your silliness.
He's talking to you.
Stop with your silliness. He did mention that tomorrow at 3 o'clock, he will be getting a briefing, and he thinks he might get some information there as well.
Oh, really?
Here he is talking about that. Cut number 6. Check this out. Damon Naysayer.
And you have no knowledge of what's supposed to be released, because today's Wednesday.
I'm going to know tomorrow at 3.
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Is that when the world knows?
No, I think they're going to ask me, just give me a little bit of it. But I got a feeling they're not going to tell me much. I got a feeling they're not going to tell America not much.
When is it supposed to be disclosed this week? Whatever they're going to disclose?
I don't know. I don't know. But if they're going to disclose it to us, then it'll be out right as soon as they hang up the phone with some guys.
Do you feel an obligation, if they don't release it, to try to tell people what you know?
I do. I think it's because I don't like it if they're lying to us.
Yeah, and again, he did talk about other things that he's seen, things that he said would keep you up at night if you saw and knew some of the things that he knew. Come on. So there you have it, David. Mr. Naysayer, just keep your silliness to yourself. Let's jump aboard the...
keep me up at night?
Delgado?
Yes, keep you up at night.
What's going to keep me up at night?
Some of the things, there was something that Matt Gaetz said that he could not confirm nor deny when he was asked on a different network. I forget which one it was. Matt Gaetz asked about, and this is kind of a weird question, but violent sexual acts between...
Have you been drinking? Is that the question?
No, violent sexual acts between military and aliens.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it's out there.
Is that what you were watching the other night?
No, that's not what I was watching the other night. I'm telling you, this stuff is out there. Matt Gaetz said it when that's unnecessary. When Burchett was asked about this, he said, "I can't talk about that." He didn't say it was silly. He didn't say it's garbage. Matt doesn't know what he's talking about. He says, "I can't talk about that," which is a strange reaction to such an outlandish sounding charge.
You think they look like
Matt
Sidney
Gaetz.
Sweeney?
If they did, then I'm joining the military. I don't know what to tell you.
His truth is marching on.
You know what? Let me.
I know this whole thing. Just God Almighty, just the biggest bunch of nothing.
It's not
ever going to come.
Look,
you just keep hanging on.
Your ride is here.
Yes, your ride is here, Delgado.
Here we go, Delgado. We'll see this before we see anything else that you think coming.
Matt Gaetz made a claim that the U.S. military is breeding with aliens.
Okay. Excellent.
He made that claim. And when asked about it, I'm just telling you, Burchett reacted. He kind of sat back and goes, "I can't talk to you about that."
Okay.
About the abducted humans being
so they know how they identify, I guess?
Maybe, I don't know, but they're being used to create a hybrid race. He said, "I can't talk about that."
Okay.
What? I will. You know what? I'm going to find it, and I'm going to text it to you, so you have to see it.
Seems perfect. 13 past the hour, live from Studio 6B.
You will know about it.
Thursday night. We're back right after this.
I got more.
Perfectly fine.
What, Damon? What?
I love the chat in moments like this.
I'm going to find that Matt Gaetz.
See that, Big D?
Wow.
Big D, did you see that?
Is this breaking news?
Heard about that?
Story.
Brian?
Yeah. Oh, you did hear about it?
Fran, are we having streaming issues? People saying it's freezing up. X is having issues as usual this week. I haven't noticed anything on Rumble myself.
Here it is. No, he talked about it with, I didn't see it. But Burchett did talk about this with Rogan.
Okay, we're up to Spencer Pratt.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't.
I'm confirming that this is real, that it was discussed. That Matt Gaetz had said this.
Dadgummit.
Dadgummit?
Dadgummit. Come on, Big D.
Delgado, I have news for you. That's been talked about for 10 years now. But I can't say any more about that either. Yeah.
Sworn to secrecy. Dadgummit.
And this turned into quite the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
tight.
a big rebound. Wow, sound like the blues. Let me talk to you about our friends at AMAC. AMAC exists for one reason, to fight for you. While organizations like AARP grow closer to big government, just told you about that, AMAC is growing stronger in Washington to defend the values that made America great: faith, family, freedom, and opportunity. AMAC believes in freedom of religion and speech, the right to keep and bear arms, free enterprise and personal responsibility, common sense solutions instead of government control. And AMAC refuses to stand by while radical policies from blue states threaten our families, our livelihoods, our safety, and our future. AMAC is no longer just an alternative to AARP. They are the leading conservative voice for seniors and patriotic Americans. With a rapidly expanding presence in Washington, AMAC is standing toe-to-toe with AARP's massive lobbying machine, and they're winning. Join AMAC today and help us replace failed big government policies with common sense, pro-American solutions. America needs AMAC, and AMAC needs you. Stand with them today. Join them. Go to amac.us/RAV, amac.us/RAV. That's amac.us/RAV. And sign up and join with our friends from AMAC today. Well, a groundbreaking new study shows that there is a safe and inexpensive potential cancer treatment. It's a drug many of us already know, and it's called ivermectin. The new study shows that individuals who took ivermectin, the parasite-fighting medication that gained fame during the COVID pandemic, along with the drug membenzidol, saw remarkable results in their battles with cancer. This incredibly promising results have many Americans wondering where they can obtain U.S.-made ivermectin and membenzidol. And that's, of course, where our friends at the Wellness Company come in. You see and hear from the wellness company doctors all the time right here on Real America's Voice, and you know their products are the gold standard for keeping you and your family safe and healthy. The wellness company is making 100% American-made ivermectin and methadone available to RAV viewers at an incredibly affordable price point. Say no to Big Pharma's greed, say no to Big Pharma's poisons, and say yes to a company that you can trust to bring you safe, affordable, and effective treatments. If you or someone you love is interested in trying ivermectin plus methadone, then I urge you right now to go to twc.health/voice, twc.health/voice today in order. That's twc.health/voice. Use promo code VOICE to save an additional 10%. Go right now to the wellness company, twc.health/voice. Use promo code VOICE at checkout to save an additional 10%. If you want to get American-made ivermectin and methadone, you want to start taking that ivermectin once a week like Big D does. Man, I just, knock on wood, never get sick. So go right now, twc.health/voice. Voice, promo code to save an additional 10%. All right, live from Studio 6B, we were doing the news with Delgado. Spencer Pratt, I'm hearing more and more.
Yeah.
This guy's going to win in L.A. I mean,
he's definitely gaining some momentum, especially with a sterling victory that everybody, basically across the board, they're saying he won the Los Angeles mayor's debate last night in California.
And created the meme of the year.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
See the face he did?
No.
When he got confronted by this liberal whack job about that he's just like he's a MAGA whatever retread or something she called him, and the camera caught him. I'll find it while you do the story.
All right. Spencer Pratt is who we're talking about. Resounding win at the L.A. mayor debate revealed in dramatic new polls. So it's not just people on the right side. According to everybody polled, they're giving him the win on his showing at the mayoral debate last night. An online poll from NBC Los Angeles showed that Thursday morning, 89% of voters picked Pratt when they were asked who they thought emerged victorious from the Wednesday night throwdown between himself, current Mayor Karen Bass, and the councilwoman Rahman, who wants to be the next mayor, and she's a disaster as well. I got a couple clips here. During the debate, the former reality star and Palisades fire victim channeled months of frustration with the city and the state into an effective argument for his campaigns, and viewers, for the most part, agreed. When asked if the debate made voters change their mind about who to support, 23% said it had, which is a great showing for him. Here is one of those clips where Spencer Pratt takes on Councilwoman Rahman and her homeless solution, cut number 7. Check this out.
Robin acts like she doesn't have any authority with this homelessness. She was the third most powerful person in city council. She runs the homeless housing thing. She acts like this is just Mayor Bass. First off, inside safe, I like to say inside safe makes all of us outside unsafe. The reality is no matter how many beds you give these people, they are on super meth. They are on fentanyl. The DEA statistic says 93% of this is a drug addiction problem. Nithya, Councilwoman Robin's plan for treatment first, I will go below the Harbor Freeway tomorrow with her, and we can find some of these people she's going to offer treatment for. She's going to get stabbed in the neck. These people do not want a bed. They want fentanyl or super meth. These ideas cost us over $400 million to house for 70, what did you say, 3,000 people for $400 million? This is an absolute failure for both of them. They're a team.
Yeah, so there he is. Pratt was surprisingly good, according to some, and thought he was unserious. Bro, said a few others. It was clear that Bass and Rahman are the unserious ones, he said in response.
Check this reaction out. Check this out. Watch this.
I'm not sure how to respond to that vision of Los Angeles. This is a MAGA Republicans' idea of what Los Angeles looks like. This is really not. This is. I'm not sure how to respond to that vision of Los Angeles. This is a MAGA Republicans' idea of what Los Angeles looks like. This is really not. This is.
What? Come on with it.
That's great. Man,
that was fantastic.
Here he is after being after Rhonda there said that he was teaming up with the mayor. Here his response to that. Cut number 8. Check this out.
First off, Mayor Bass and I are definitely not working together. I blame this person for burning my house and my parents' house and my town and all my neighbors down. I am not working with Mayor Bass. Second off, if I wanted to run against anybody, it would be the council member who is terrible. Mayor Bass has at least been a mayor for almost 4 years and has, as she talked about earlier, the unions, all the unions endorsed Mayor Bass. You think it's easier to run against the incumbent mayor with all the unions or a random city council member who's been a failure for 6 years? I would much rather run against Councilwoman Rahman. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Pratt.
So there he is.
This guy seems about as basic a guy running as if one of us was running.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, to call him a MAGA retread, well, maybe she hasn't been paying attention because Harry Enton says President Trump is the guy you want on your side. Here's cut number 9. He's got a brand new poll. Check this out.
As Indiana goes, so goes the nation when it comes to Republican voters and Donald John Trump. He absolutely still has the juice. And when you're a Republican and you go against Trump, you get voted off the island. I always love Survivor. And in this particular case, what we saw in Indiana was you go, adios, amigos, goodbye, see you later. And to me, that is emblematic of what we see nationwide with Republicans. I think there's this myth that's going on right now that, oh, Trump is really losing support among Republicans. But compared to other midterm cycles, he's just as popular with Republicans as he has ever been at this point in midterm cycles. Right now, nationally, we're talking about an approval rating on average of 84%. In 2022, his popularity rating was 76%, actually lower, right, when he wasn't in the presidency. In 2018, the last time he was president, 85%. That 85 looks a whole heck of a lot like this 84% right here. The bottom line is this: Donald Trump still absolutely has juice with Republican voters. You saw it in Indiana, and I think that you'll see it down the line as well if any Republicans try and go against the President of the United States, who's still very much beloved by Republican voters nationwide.
Yeah, so if she's complaining about a MAGA retread, she might want to change where she's running for office.
26 past the hour, live from Studio 6B. We're back right after this.
All right, chat.
There's actually an article about that.
Well,
about his perfect timing for his facial response to what she was saying.
It was unbelievable. Like the meme of the year.
She was like,
Because when Rahman mentioned MAGA, the camera panned in perfect timing over to Pratt, whose facial expression was a mix of amusement and disbelief. Miss free throws. Donovan Mitchell shouldn't miss free throws.
tomorrow night. Oh, we got a tomorrow night game. Hey, Susie Bennett. What's going on? Marianne, Mac, Les Durham, my good friend Bill Moore. What else we got?
All right, so we'll do sports. We'll do F2, 3, 4. Then you can go back to E4 if you want to grab that Delgado, and then go to, then that'll probably be the whole segment.
Tina Morgan says, I won't be missing anyone. LFS6B is the only news I watch. There you go.
Thank you.
At least she's informed on UFOs.
I don't know.
Speaking of LFS6B, somebody wanted to see my...
Oh, billions. That shirt's money.
Wow. 30 minutes past the hour, live from Studio 6B on a Thursday night, Real America's Voice. Make sure you follow us on all our social media at LFS6B and, of course, at Real AM Voice. Slick's doing sports. Delgado's doing the news. Aaron and Fran holding it down as always. Let's do some sports. Sports is brought to you by Mike Lindell. Slickster, what's going on?
All right, Big D. Playoffs. NHL, we go East second round. Game 3. Carolina leading the series 2-0 in Philly, the Xfinity Mobile Arena there. The score is tied at 1 midway through the second period. And Flyers almost in a must-win situation to avoid that 3-0 in the playoffs there. And we got the Pistons 98-92 by 6, 2:43 to go in the fourth. They lead this series 1-0. Obviously, Game 2. 2:43 in the NBA, just about a lifetime, right, folks? I mean, we got a 6-point game. Anything could happen. We'll have an update at the end of the show before. They should be wrapped up by then. Lakers and Thunder, Big D, 9:30 coming up. OKC leading that series 1-0. Right now, OKC would be Slick Rick's pick. And like Trump said, you got a pretty good team when he was talking to those fellas from Oklahoma doing the reflection pool, right? So that was pretty cool there. Trump's got his eye on him as well. Truist Championship, round 1. Got suspended a little bit early, Big D, but at the Quail Hollow Club in Charlotte, North Carolina, Matt McCarty shot a 63, which was an 8 under. We'll obviously have an update over the week on with that as well. It's good stuff there. And, we got the report that I talked about this last week. They were talking about it. Well, now it became a vote. NCAA has voted to expand March Madness tournament for women to 76 teams. It looks like college football won't be the only collegiate sport to expand. Dylan Gwynn at Breitbart. According to CBS's Matt Norlander, the NCAA voted to officially expand the men's and women's basketball tournaments to 76 teams. The NCAA cleared the deal with its various media partners after already approving the plan through its lower committees. With the new expansion, the additional 8 teams will be added to the current first 4 play-in round, currently held on Tuesday and Wednesday on 3 reports. The newly expanded play-in round would then feature 24 teams playing 12 games over 2 days before the winners join the other 52 teams already in the traditional first-round field that initial weekend. You follow that, boys?
Yeah.
So,
terrific.
Very interesting. I know, Big D, I know you're not a big fan of that.
Absolute terrible.
Yeah,
just a big fat money grab and ruining the sport.
It's watering it down.
You might why even play? Might as well just do that. Like, why play the regular season? Every mid-major 500 team is going to be in now.
Right.
What's the point? Just a total money grab, ruining what was really just perfect.
And those season-ending tournaments lose their luster too. That the tournaments the guys play to get in. I mean, it kills it. It's going to kill the ratings too.
Oh, it's just
they'll be in
it's
anyway.
just terrible.
Yeah, and some sad news.
Geniuses just overthinking everything.
Money.
Dollars.
It's all about the networks. It's all about the money. Former South Carolina QB Stephen Garcia diagnosed with stage 4 cancer at the age of 38. Dylan Gwynn at Breitbart. Stephen Garcia, former quarterback for the University of South Carolina Gamecocks, announced Wednesday that he's been diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer. Boy, hearing about a lot of this colorectal cancer lately. The former player made the announcement on social media. Wasn't overly excited to share this news, but it is what it is. We have a great team of doctors and staff that are confident we can beat this. It's the only option, he wrote on Facebook. If there's one lesson to be learned, get checked and don't be afraid to visit the doctor's office when you don't feel 100%. He obviously set up a GoFundMe account, but he was a pretty good player. They've raised $142,000 so far for his GoFundMe account. Garcia threw for 7,597 yards and 47 touchdowns during his time with the Gamecocks. He won 20 games in his 4 years in Columbia, 2008 to 2011. So we wish him well as well. Great player for the Gamecocks. And that's a wrap in sports. Big D, back to you.
All right, Slick, very good. 33 past the hour, live live from Studio 6B. Sports is brought to you by Mike Lindell and MyPillow. Use code LFS6B at checkout. Just to get back to the tournament for 1 second, Slick. I don't know how you feel about it, but I just don't understand. Like, why 70? Why not just make it 100? Why not make it 85? Why not make it 90? Like, at this point, what's the difference?
I'm with you. I think the play-in, I don't mind those couple extra teams. That last little push on Tuesday and Wednesday kind of gives a teaser, but that's it. To expand it another, 12 teams or 8 teams?
No, just 8.
8 teams, right?
It's only 8.
I mean, we need to see, like...
Well, think about
Hofstra
this.
versus Ass Crack State now, because I mean it's just ridiculous.
But last year, or just a few months ago, for the tournament, you had a team, Miami from Ohio, who was basically undefeated, and they almost didn't get into the tournament. Meanwhile, they pretty much deserved to be in the tournament, and people wanted to see them, but they had to do a play-in.
Well, their Ken Pom rating says different,
right? But when you
can't just look at the record.
But when a Division I team does go undefeated, 30 plus games.
Who they play?
Right. Again, they play
I understand
me,
that.
Slick, and it's like, oh yeah, we're undefeated.
Right. The Harry Oates, the Harry Oates Orioles.
Exactly.
Come on, let's be honest.
The Harry Oates Orioles.
35 past the hour, live from Studio 6B.
Either one.
I had a bunch of stuff here I wanted to get to as well, but the one thing I guess I'll spend a little time on is because maybe we've underappreciated how quickly, since the Supreme Court ruling, things are changing as far as the midterms go and what's happened in Florida. I believe I saw something happen in Tennessee. There's an article today over at Zero Hedge. The maps are moving. How a Supreme Court ruling turned the 2026 House race into a Republican offensive. And this is a good article. And they break down, obviously, we all know what happened in the Virginia referendum that promised 4 new seats. Now, that's not looking nearly as rosy as it did before because it looks like the state Supreme Court thinks not so fast. And I've heard from Democrats inside the state that they don't think they have the votes to uphold that. So there may be some problems there. But this article talks about how in the span of roughly just 2 weeks, a combination of aggressive Republican redistricting and a pivotal Supreme Court decision has dramatically altered the battlefield. What was once a Democratic advantage has become a steep uphill climb. Republicans are now positioned to gain as many as 10 to 14 seats through the map changes alone, enough to transform a narrow 217-212 majority into something much more durable. And so they break it down. Here's a clear breakdown of the Republican-led redistricting efforts and their potential impact. So in Florida, current GOP seats are 20 of 28. With the changes that DeSantis has already signed now, it's a +4 in Florida. Texas currently is 24 out of 37. New map approved by the Supreme Court. Most aggressive early move by Texas. Potential change there is a +5. Alabama, 5 of the 7 seats are Republican. Special session has been called, targeting reps, figures, and possibly Sewell, aiming for 7-0, which would be a gain of +2. In Tennessee, I think they already achieved this today. The Tennessee was a +1. They got rid of I believe today I saw, the only Democrat remaining district is now red. That's that moron Steve Cohen. Little alien-looking doofus. Louisiana, 4 out of 6 right now. They're looking for +2 there, looking for 6-0. South Carolina, they're looking for +1, targeting Clyburn, the idiot who kept Biden around in 2020. Really probably sent them responsible mostly for sending him to the White House because he was dead going into that state in the primaries. North Carolina, they're looking at +1. New map approved, flips 1 Democratic seat. And Mississippi, 3 of 4 right now. They're looking to add that +1. That's Representative Benny Thompson, who, of course, was in charge of the Salem witch trials. So potential Republican gains are 10 to 14 seats. Now, Democrats have tried to mount a counteroffensive in states where they still hold power, but their efforts have been more limited and face greater legal headwinds. In California, Voters approved Prop 50 last year, a Democratic-drawn map designed to net the party 5 additional seats, though the map is now under legal challenge following the Supreme Court's Louisiana versus Calais decision. Virginia appeared to deliver one of the Democrats' biggest victories, like I just told you, when Democrats... where did it go? Virginia Democrats delivered one of the biggest victories when the voters approved a redistricting referendum on the 21st. But again, that looks like it's in serious jeopardy after a Virginia judge ruled the referendum invalid just one day later, nullifying the results. And again, it looks like the higher court there, they don't feel like they have the votes. Efforts in New York to flip the state's lone Republican seat were blocked by the Supreme Court there, while proposed maps in Maryland and Illinois have either been rejected by Democrat lawmakers or paused over legal concerns. So for the Democrats, obviously California, they look at a potential +5, Virginia +4, Utah +1. Bottom line, Republicans currently hold a clear structural advantage, especially across the South, where they control the process in multiple states. A potential 10 to 14 seat Republican gain would be significant. In a chamber this closely divided, it could be the difference between a fragile majority and a comfortable control heading into 2028. Of course, the devil will be in the details. You don't want, even the most skillfully drawn maps can be overwhelmed by national political tides. And of course, obviously, but so I don't know. I took notice of that. I've been very down on the Republicans' chances. Mike Johnson, of course, this will have nothing to do with him, but keeps saying he's convinced they're going to grow their margins in the midterms, which seems absolutely ludicrous based on the job performance. But I guess throw this in the mix, and maybe there's a little more light at the end of the tunnel than we think.
Yeah, and you couple that with the Harry Anton poll talking about the president still having the juice on the Republican side of the ticket, and once he starts getting out there campaigning, and you add now, you can add a Marco Rubio to that list of getting out and campaigning for these guys. You're going to have a lot of juice, a lot of superstar power, so to speak, and to really kind of up the ante and get more people out to the polls. And again, you throw in the growing black and Hispanic vote that has kind of moving to the right. Now you add Marco Rubio out there talking in Spanish to a bunch of these groups. You're going to get a connection that I don't think the Democrats are going to be very happy with.
All right, 41 past the hour, live from Studio 6B. Let's do a little more news with Delgado. What's going on with Epstein, Delgado?
Well, it turns out it looks like they have released the suicide note from Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah. Believe it or not, something. Of course, this has got to be legitimate. The guy who was in the cell with him, who tried to kill him, I guess, a few weeks earlier, is the one who found the note. Federal judge released a suicide note allegedly written by Jeffrey Epstein after years of document remaining under seal as part of his cellmate's criminal case. Epstein's cellmate, Nicholas Tartaglione, claims he found the note after the sex trafficker's suicide attempt. Epstein survived the attempt.
Does this note prove anything either way?
No, because it's scribbled. What
does it say?
It says they investigated me for months, found nothing. So 16-year-old charges resurrected. It's a treat to be able to choose one's time to say goodbye. Makes no sense. If they investigated you and found nothing, then you'd be pretty positive that you're going to walk on these charges.
Oh, so you're downplaying this note because it actually feeds into the idea that he did, in fact, kill himself.
No, because it actually makes no sense that he would kill himself.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this.
We're on to you.
Look, they found nothing. I guess I should kill myself.
No, we're on to you. That
makes no sense.
No wonder you were like, this
makes no sense.
Now we get it. Okay.
And it was written on Hillary Clinton letterhead.
Right.
All right, live from Studio 6B. We'll wrap it up.
I told you.
Wrap it up when we get back.
They'll bang them up. It's true.
Can I hear one of Slick's songs, Fran?
He's sliding late to the show, shoes on fire, mic in his hand, throwing stats like confetti. Then he hits that punchline we can't stand. Track goes wild in the back, on the right side, caps like love in a purple stream. He wink once, drop one sentence, whole room falling off the screen. Slick the purple quick king, turn the score into a joke. Let the bellboys ring.
I don't think I've ever heard this.
Every little crown, every green
they keep me under wraps here.
You rule this show and a violence.
It's not as snappy and snazzy as
Check my laugh when it does its thing. One liner like a diamond ring. Bow down now to the purple quick king.
Quick king. Mark that down.
He caught a play, then flipped the script, turn the time out in the stand-up goal. Talking smack to the host, even overtime do what it's told. He got that shade in his blazer, little paisley on his sleeve. He just breathed on the punch word, and we all forget to breathe. Slick the purple quick king, turn the score into a joke. Let the bellboys ring. Every line a little crown, every grin got bling. Yeah, he rules this show and a violet swing. Slick the purple quick king.
Susie Bennett, Slick is the man. I like that one in the YouTube chat coming in hot.
Like a diamond ring.
Slick getting down, Panhandle Paul. Panhandle Paul's got to be happy. He's up 2-0. He's handling things.
Chat, say, clip that now. He just shrug and take a bow. Y'all ain't ready for the next one. And then he drop it anyhow. He got thunder in his timing, sugar in his smile. We tune in for the highlights, but we stay for we stay. Oh yeah. Turn the score into a joke. Let the bellboys ring.
The bellboys ring.
Every line a little crown, every grin got bling. Yeah, he ruled this show in a violent swing.
All right, 13 to the hour, live from Studio 6B. Last segment of the show. Man, it goes so fast each and every night. Glad you're a part of it. Slick's doing sports. Delgado's doing headlines. We'll let Delgado do some news here, and we'll wrap it up with sports. Delgado, what's going on?
All right, Damon. Well, you better mark your calendar, my friend.
Okay, I got it right here.
Or should I save that for tomorrow? That's a good question. I'll go with this one because NASA, believe it or not, is shutting down a viral claim.
Calendar out. What's wrong with you?
You want me to? I got to give you the date. Sorry. Mark this down. August 12th, 2026.
August 12th is a Wednesday.
Yes.
I have a doctor's appointment in the morning.
That is because
for my eyes.
I don't think they've given us a time yet, but NASA is shutting down a viral claim that the Earth will lose its gravity for 7 seconds.
Oh.
Believe it or not.
I hope it's not one of my eyes are getting.
Damon's visiting some old pupils.
For
Okay,
weeks,
August 12th.
social media feeds have been flooded with breathless warnings about the Earth briefly turning off gravity for 7 seconds on August 12th of 2026.
Did you say briefly?
Briefly.
Oh, okay, briefly.
Yeah,
Yeah, your brain lost gravity.
Shut up, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. Your
Now
brain
Aaron's
lost
getting
gravity
on
there.
Sending people and objects floating into the air. The claim.
Oh, man, let's hope this is real. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
The claim is coming because of supposedly millions of years ago, something happened where two black holes collided and sent this pulse. Now, the
Where'd you get
NASA
this story from?
Excuse me?
The black hole.
Source, I made it up.
I did make it up.
Morningview.com. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, that's a nice sounding blog.
In a formal response highlighted in Jakarta, NASA rejected the viral post claiming that the planet will suddenly stop pulling on people, stressing there's no upcoming space event capable of switching off such a fundamental force such as gravity. Officials framed the rumor as a textbook example of made-up space news that can spiral into a global panic.
Yeah, exactly. And here you are reporting it.
Against real science.
What I would love to know is when you sit at the computer, and you decide, okay, let me pull up Google. You don't go like Just the News or like Fox News or like American Thinker.
I do.
You go to like
I go everywhere.
Johnny's Tinfoil Hat Club.com or something.
He goes to morningview.com and breezyscroll.com.
I went to Breezy Scroll for this because
Breezy Scroll.
Supposedly there's a NASA project called Project Anchor.
Oh yeah,
which is an $89 billion budget about a secret initiative called Project Anchor to prepare the U.S. for this event on August the 12th.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yes. I'm just saying.
I'm down with it. I'm with you.
Here's a video. Here's a video that gives you an idea. It's not real. It's not authentic. It didn't really happen. But this gives you an idea.
Most of this stuff.
It's an idea of what could happen if the Earth did lose its gravity. What? I'm just saying.
Okay.
All right.
So here's the video. Check this out. That's what would happen.
Wait a minute.
7 seconds, no gravity, everything goes up. Everything goes up. Watch. It's scary. Scary stuff.
Whee! Wow.
Scary stuff.
That kind of lift, though?
And after 7 seconds, everything comes crashing back down.
I can't see it that kind of lift like that.
I should have started with sports. I knew it.
Regardless,
I fall for it every time.
Regardless, we should probably make plans to be, maybe
grounded. You got to make sure you're more grounded.
Maybe in a basement on August the 12th, just in case gravity gets interrupted.
Be in a padded room.
Okay.
Which is where you should be to begin with.
Come on, Aaron, I don't know. Partly, I think I got to start blaming you. You put the stuff in there.
I know. Who screens these stories, Harry?
Yeah, Harry. I blame Harry for this.
I mean, Delgado looks like he thinks like we're not taking this seriously enough, but I marked it on my calendar.
Yeah, he might be on something. I mean, onto something.
I hope your eyes are not getting dilated whenever this happens.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah,
that is true.
All right, Delgado, what else?
Yeah.
Oh, you want one more?
Oh, sure.
Oh, okay.
We can't get enough.
You know what? Are you gonna do sports after this? Because I'll end with this guy then.
Yeah. Okay.
This guy has to be the video of the week. This happened in Minnesota as Democrats prove that they're still crazy as they vote to keep dead people on the voter rolls. Even this guy can see that it's a problem. Cut number 18. Check this out.
Unbelievable what I just think I heard. This amendment is the common sense of all common sense that we should be able to agree, Republicans and Democrats, to remove dead people from the voter rolls. And we just heard the Democrat author argue against adopting this amendment. Members, if we can't agree on dead people shouldn't be voting in our elections, we have got serious problems with our elections, and I'm very dismayed to hear the Democrat author just urge members to vote no on such a common sense amendment that we remove dead people from our voter rolls here in Minnesota. That totally defies common sense. I don't know if the Democrat Party has gone bonkers or what, but we should be able to agree that dead people don't vote and shouldn't be on Minnesota voter rolls. Vote yes on this amendment.
There being 33 ayes and 34 noes, the A19 amendment is not adopted.
Yeah, so there you have it. Democrats
I love
voting.
that guy. Who is that?
I don't know, but
he's got a great voice.
Yeah,
he does.
Squirrely eyes, but great voice.
Kind of like reminds me of John Madden a little bit.
So there you have it. Democrats in Minnesota, of all places, voting to keep the dead people on the rolls.
Sure, of course.
There you have it, David. That's
Okay.
news.
All right, 7 minutes till the hour, live from Studio 6B. Let's do some sports to wrap it up. Slickster, take us home tonight. What's going on?
All right, well, so I want to shout out Steve Smith in the YouTube chat. He said, shout out my granddaughter. She's 8th in the nation in level 9 women's gymnastics, first in Texas, and first in Region 3. So, wow, shout out to those. They said she's a little rock star. So, good stuff there. I love to see that when we see
Golf
folks
clap,
in the
golf
chat.
clap.
Let's
Yes.
go, baby. Let's get to the Olympics now. Big D, here we go. NHL action. Hurricanes 2-1 over the Flyers, end of 2. Carolina looking to take a commanding 3-0 lead there in Philly. We got the Lakers and Thunder just underway. Thunder up 11-4, 6:49 to go in the first. And it's all over in Detroit. The Pistons have taken a commanding 2-0 lead over the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 107-97 win. I gave you scores earlier, but the Rays 8-4 over the Red Sox in the Major League Baseball, bottom 9th there. Yankees, of course, 9-2, toppling the Rangers in Texas. And the Nationals 7-5 over the Twins. Reds dropped their 7th in a row to the Cubbies, 8-3. And the Mets, of course, are back to their winning ways, losing to the Rockies 6-2 earlier today. Now, I know we talked a little bit, Big D, about UFC at the beginning of the show. Well, here's one for you. You're going to be looking forward to this one. Get your popcorn ready. Johnny Manziel and Bob Menery boxing fight set for UFC Apex. Andreas Hale of ESPN, former NFL quarterback and Heisman Trophy winner, Johnny Manziel will try his hand at the sweet science when he steps into a boxing ring May 23rd at the UFC Apex in Vegas to face social media influencer Bob Menery. Who's Bob Menery or Menery? Who's that?
Bob Menery. He's the guy from the podcast with the guys, the Full Send podcast. He used to be with the Full Send podcast. He does the videos where he does the voiceover. He's got a great voice. He's hysterical.
Wow. All right. So, well, Manziel's 33, and he had been linked to a celebrity boxing match with Menery recently, but the expectation was the fight would take place in Miami. Instead, it will land in the Apex, which isn't by accident, as UFC CEO Dana White has expressed significant interest in the fight. Dana White's getting all fired up. Well, thank God they're not bringing this to the White House, that's for sure. And just one more story, and that's not Slick Rick. Real quick, cut 15, Aaron. Would you show this fan at the Cardinals game the other night against the Royals, hanging off the side of the loge there, ready to jump?
What?
Yeah, he's got his leg over. He's ready to jump. Thankfully, a couple of fans grabbed him. He went to fight with them like he was going to jump over. This looks like me at that game 4 of the Sixers and the Knicks.
You
in
at
the
any
Garden.
Cowboys game that they're losing.
But thank God he's okay.
As always, we salute our military, active and active police, firefighters, first responders, EMTs, all of our emergency personnel who keep us safe. Thanks, guys, on the show. Aaron, Fran, great job as always. Most of all, thank you. Live from Studio 6B audience. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. We're back tomorrow, Friday, to wrap it up. Live from Studio 6B. We'll see you then.
Feel much more energetic than I have in the past.
Over the course of time, I lost a total of 25 pounds. So thank you, Almacet.
Almacet is all natural, supports healthy blood sugar levels, and it's diabetic friendly. Some weight loss plans have you feel weak and hungry, but Almacet will renew your energy, and you can lose weight and feel great.
Almacet's unique protein can truly absorb in your body and aid with weight loss.
Studies showed Almacet helps you lose double the weight compared to other diets.
The fact is, Almacet works, and I highly recommend it.
Go to almacet.com now to get started for just $39.99. That's $4 a meal. We guarantee you can lose weight or you'll get your money back. Be like Beth and get the unfair weight loss advantage with Almaced.